Hi, it's Deb from Deb's Days Designs, and I'm back with another project. Today we're making this Valentine's Day pot holder. Use up your fabric scraps and strips and get your kitchen ready for the holiday. Before I get started, I publish new content frequently, so be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel or stop by the blog at debsdays.com and check out my Etsy shop, Deb's Days Designs. That's where you'll find a digital version of this project. You can download it at home and print out the entire pattern. It has the materials list and cutting measurements, step-by-step written instructions, color photos, and the printable template. Or, to save paper, just read through the directions on your device and then print out just the template page. Alright, let's get this project started. Along with your regular sewing supplies for this project, you'll need fabric strips for the front, fabric for the large heart and small heart, fabric for an optional hanging loop, a backing fabric, cotton batting or Insulbrite, a paperback fusible web like Heat and Bond Light, a walking foot, and of course the printable heart templates. First, place the backing fabric with the wrong side facing up. Center the two pieces of batting, or one piece of batting and one piece of Insulbrite in the middle, and baste the stack together to limit shifting during stitching. Place one of the fabric strips diagonally with the right side of the fabric facing up. Place another strip on top with the right side of the fabric facing down. Align the raw edges on the long side of the strips and pin it in place. Stitch along the long edge using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Since we're using the backing piece as a binding, do not stitch beyond the edge of the batting Insulbrite piece. Press open. Place another strip on top of the last, right sides facing each other. Again, stitch using a 1/4 inch seam allowance and press it open. Continue adding and sewing strips until you reach the corner of the batting. Turn the piece around. Place a strip on top of the last strip with the right side of the fabric facing down and stitch along the long edge using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Press it open and follow the same technique to add the rest of the strips. Flip the piece over and fold the backing out of the way and very carefully trim away the excess ends of the strips without cutting into the backing. Turn the piece right side up. Then trim the backing fabric so it measures 1 inch away from the edge of the front fabric. To create the binding and mitered corners, fold the corner of the backing so it meets the corner of the front piece and press it. Open up the fold and cut on the crease line. Fold the cut corners over the corners of the front piece and press them. Do the same for all 4 corners. Fold each side so the raw edges of the backing meet near the raw edges of the front and press it. Fold the backing fabric over one more time so it becomes the binding on the front and press it. Follow the same technique all around the pot holder. Adjust the mitered corners if necessary, and then top stitch around the outside near the open edge of the binding. Now trace the hearts onto the paper side of the fusible web and cut out each piece about a 1/4 inch outside the tracing line. Following the manufacturer's directions, fuse the pieces to the wrong side of the appropriate colors of fabrics and let them cool. Then cut out the pieces along the traced lines. Remove the paper backing from the fusible web and center and arrange the hearts on the front fabric piece and fuse them into place. Finish the design by stitching around the raw edges of each of the fabric pieces with a blanket, zigzag, satin, or straight stitches. I like to try out different stitch lengths and widths on fabric scraps before I start working on the appliqué piece. To make an optional hanging loop, fold the strip in half lengthwise with the wrong sides of the fabric facing each other and press it to make a crease and then open it back up. Fold one side to the midpoint crease and press it. Fold the other side to the midpoint crease and press it. Fold the entire piece over and press it. Top stitch about 1/8 of an inch from the edges all the way around and across the fabric strip. Fold the strip in half to make a loop. Place the raw edges of the loop on the top of the back of the pot holder between the top stitching and the edge of the potholder. Be sure the loop is facing downwards. And secure the loop in place by stitching over the potholder's previous top stitching. Press the loop up and stitch across it one last time to hold it in the upward position. And just like that, you've made yourself a quilted heart potholder to bring some love into your kitchen. If you'd like to see more quick and easy sewing projects like this one, check out some of my other video tutorials. See you next time with another project.